Greetings and welcome to the Cell Guru Show. We've got an epic lineup for you and I'm going to give you an example. Realme GT Neo 2 flagship performance on a budget. Traditional GT treatment, green color looks very attractive. Good pricing on this one from about 24,900 to about 31,000. The Samsung M52 5G, another addition to the M series, but this is a great combination of value and performance. Prices start at about 26,000 rupees, but great offers on right now. The Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, follow up to the original Galaxy Buds, good overall package, well priced at 11,999. Let's get started with the show. Our top story today is the Realme GT Neo 2. The looks are, you'll either love it or you'll shove it. So glass back with curved sides. A little thick and heavy, but pretty comfortable to hold. There's a vertical stripe that goes with a Dare to Leap written on it. That feels a little too much. I mean, it's not the kind of phone that I would really like with too much on it, right? Good display, 6.62-inch AMOLED display, can go as bright as 1300 nits, 120Hz refresh rate, stereo speakers, Dolby Atmos. There's no IP rating, which is a bit of a surprise. There's Snapdragon 870, dedicated GT mode for gaming. So good daily gaming performance, steel vapor chamber to keep thermals in check, triple camera setup. Okay camera, nothing great, 5000 mAh battery, 65 watt fast charger. Price starts at 31,999, but the offers right now are wow.
It has become harder and harder to define what constitutes a flagship phone these days. Nowadays, any phone that becomes the brand's foremost product is considered its flagship. However, those are often the phones boasting high-end features that usually come with a matching price tag. It is in that latter context that Realme is bringing out its own flagship killer with a slightly different formula than those flagships. But does the Realme GT Neo 2 really have what it takes to take on those high-end smartphones, or is it just marketing speak? We answer in our Cell Guru review. Following in the same footsteps as the Realme GT Master Edition, the Realme GT Neo 2 feels almost like a breath of familiar air. In a world with gigantic camera bumps and leather, the Realme GT Neo 2 is perhaps a welcome reminder of how smartphones normally look without looking unattractive. But that's not to say the Realme GT Neo 2 doesn't have its fair share of artistic liberties. The Neo green color in particular is a verdant shade rarely seen in smartphones. It has a black vertical stripe going down its back, delivering a more visually balanced aesthetic. Next to this white strip is a narrower one that commits the Realme GT's Dare to Leap slogan, which is a good example of when brands go a little too overboard with their branding. The Realme GT Neo 2 has good ergonomics owing to its curved sides and a matte back finish, which helps to grip the phone comfortably. But what users will not be comfortable with will be the thickness and heft of the device. And adding more wows to the troubles, Realme has ditched the 3.5mm headphone jack, the micro SD slot and an IP rating, which is disappointing. Up front, the Realme GT Neo 2 utilizes a 6.62-inch E4 AMOLED display which delivers a bright, colorful and vibrant viewing experience no matter the content. The display also supports HDR content, so videos and pictures look extra crisp with good amounts of detail. A 120Hz refresh rate is a staple on flagships these days, and the GT Neo 2 naturally supports it, leveling up the gaming experience, especially when it comes to more action-packed titles. The brightness levels on this phone are good and the screen can go as bright as 1300 nits, so even in harsh sunlight, outdoor visibility will not be a problem. Overall, the colors look really good and vibrant on this display with an ample amount of sharpness and the high refresh rate support, all of which means that everything looks and feels fluid to the touch. For those looking for performance, the Realme GT Neo 2 is right up your alley. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 chipset is powerful enough to run almost anything you throw at it without any hiccups. And with 8GB RAM, multitasking and running multiple apps simultaneously while switching between them is not an issue. The phone supports a high 120Hz refresh rate and is coupled with a touch sampling rate of 600Hz, making it a treat for gamers. In our testing, playing demanding gaming titles, we didn't face any lags, stutters or frame drops that would hamper the otherwise smooth gameplay experience. There is also a stainless steel cooling system in place to keep thermals in check, and it lets you play these games at a stretch without compromising on the performance. The Realme GT Neo 2 ships with a triple camera stack towards the back, comprising a 64MP main sensor which works alongside an 8MP ultra-wide sensor and a 2MP macro sensor. The main camera does a decent job of capturing details, but some noise is evident in cropped close-ups. The ultra-wide-angle camera unfortunately isn't that impressive, and the absence of a dedicated telephoto camera can be strongly felt in zoomed-in shots. Instead, Realme put a 2MP macro camera, which is nothing to write home about. As a result, the Realme GT Neo 2's photography performance is decent, but not exactly noteworthy. Just like all phones from the brand, the Realme GT Neo 2 runs Realme UI based on top of Android 11. Realme UI has improved over time and is fast and responsive with smooth animations. However, there are a bunch of pre-installed apps and ads which makes the experience rather unpleasant. Supporting this performance is the 5000 mAh battery cell that manages to last a day with moderate use and then some more. And with 65-watt fast charging, which can fill the battery in around 35 minutes, there is no reason to complain, and fortunately, one does come with the phone inside the box. So what's the Cell Guru verdict? OnePlus started the idea of a flagship killer that offered flagship specs at lower than flagship prices. While that company has moved on to raise its prices to flagship levels, Realme's GT Neo 2 is more than ready to take its place. Realme GT Neo 2 is for someone looking for a proper flagship experience, barring the camera quality, and the starting price of 31,999 rupees makes it hard to believe that the phone packs quite a punch at those prices and definitely dares to leap into the flagship arena with a very convincing promise.
Let's move on now to our next story. This is the Samsung M52 5G. Interesting phone. Polycarbonate body, but nice looking glossy finish. Attracts fingerprints, but looks very, very premium. Nice design on the back. Looks very premium in the hand. Very lightweight, 173 grams. 6.7-inch AMOLED display, 120 Hz. So the screen, as always, when Samsung gets it right, they do a great job. Mono speakers, that's a little disappointing. Snapdragon 778G, 8GB and 128GB storage. So the overall performance, because of that processor, smooth, snappy performance, 11 5G bands, quite a bit of pre-installed apps that Samsung has now started to kind of make their signature in one UI. Triple camera setup, but good cameras, good main sensor. Macro, of course, I've never been a fan of it. Good battery, 5000 mAh battery, comes with an 18-watt charger, but does support a 25-watt fast charging also. 25,999, but in sales and the offers that are coming right now, you can get it cheaper.
Samsung is rapidly expanding its range of smartphones, and the recent addition to its mid-range segment is the all-new Galaxy M52 5G, which upholds the company's commitment to delivering a mix of competitive features at an aggressive price point. Priced comfortably in the sub-30K category, can Samsung M52 5G take on the other price-competitive smartphone brands and emerge popular in the mid-range segment? Let's find out. The Samsung M52 5G features a polycarbonate body with a glossy finish, so be wary of the smudges or even scratches. The back of the device has a striped design featuring silver vertical stripes. Even though the back and sides are made of plastic, at first glance, the Galaxy M52 5G easily passes off as any premium looking smartphone in the market. While it claims to be the leanest Samsung M series phone, with its slim profile and a thickness of just 7.4mm, isn't the leanest device, as Mi11 Lite takes the title and is only 6.8mm thick. Although it feels lightweight in the hands, weighing at just 173 grams. On the right side, we have volume buttons at the top and the power button just below it. The power button also houses the fingerprint scanner, which is very snappy. On the left side, we have a SIM tray, which has a hybrid design, meaning you can either have 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM and 1 microSD card for additional storage. 2 features missing from the device are the 3.5mm headphone jack and an IP67 rating. Overall, the phone feels good in the hand and single-handed operation is comfortable. The Galaxy M52 5G is huge, with the screen size measuring 6.7 inches diagonally. For a company that champions display tech, the AMOLED display offers vibrant picture quality with deep blacks and rich colors. Everything from consuming multimedia to browsing through social media and gaming, the display is well suited for all tasks. Samsung adds the extra oomph and fluidity with 120Hz refresh rate that makes this large display binge-proof. Even under direct sunlight, the display was easy on the eyes. Meanwhile, the onboard mono speakers can become quite loud, but we wish Samsung included a pair of stereo speakers. Lastly, the display is protected by Gorilla Glass 5, which should offer some amount of protection from scratches and accidental drops. Coming to performance, the Galaxy M52 5G is powered by a competent mid-range processor, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G chipset, paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. What this results in is consistent and smooth performance across the board. We were able to carry forward daily tasks like web browsing, email, social media, and heavy gaming without a fuss. And even with 4 to 5 apps running in the background, the phone did not face any issues. The 120Hz screen on top of that makes the experience of navigating the user interface smooth and snappy. We also played notably heavy gaming titles with no noticeable lags or frame drops. Courtesy of both the fast chipset and good quality display combined to offer crisp and vibrant graphics that help in gaming. While many phones these days carry the 5G moniker, the Samsung Galaxy M52 5G seems to be living up to it. Unlike many phones, the M52 5G offers support for 11 bands of 5G, which makes it future-proof. In terms of software, Samsung's One UI 3.1 software works well on Android 11, except that it comes with loads of bloatware and preloaded third-party apps that make initial experience cluttered. There are also ads frequently popping up on the launch screen. In terms of optics, the Samsung Galaxy M52 5G features a triple rear camera with 64MP primary sensor, which is then paired with a 12MP ultra-wide sensor and a 5MP macro sensor. The camera offers fairly accurate daylight performance with the primary sensor, with pictures having high dynamic range and sharp focus and clarity. The ultra-wide lens also captures a large field of view and delivers decent performance during the day. The macro sensor is just a mediocre addition to the camera module, as the performance is below par when compared to the other two sensors. On the front, there is a 32MP front camera that can click sharp selfies with natural colors in both indoor lighting and daylight. The Samsung M52 5G has a 5000 mAh battery, which may be huge, but it is drastically reduced from the predecessor's 7000 mAh size. The Galaxy M52 5G can last enough between charges, and in fact it comes very close to Samsung's claims. However, Samsung is not particularly known for fast charging tech, and similarly, the Samsung Galaxy M52 5G supports 25W fast charging, but it comes bundled with an 18W charging brick. Priced at $25,999, the Samsung Galaxy M52 5G has seen a major upgrade over its predecessor. The display, performance and camera are all above average, although the phone does lack in some places such as missing 3.5mm headphone jack, stereo speakers and an IP rating. But most of these are not deal breakers for many. Overall, it's a fairly good deal for the price, and it gets better if you can get it during a sale.
Let's take a quick break right now. On the show, when we come back, lots more. Let's move on now to our next story. These are the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. So, the original Galaxy Buds that came in have a pretty good legacy. They are well respected in the field for what they did with the TWS. So this one, glossy plastic case, very pocketable, small little thing, two-tone color. The TWS earbuds themselves have a very comfortable, good fit. The rating is IPX2 only. Touch controls are intuitive, but I think a little too sensitive sometimes. It was just doing things I wasn't asking it to do. Dual driver setup, very clear audio, very balanced sound stage. Like I said, Samsung does a great job with that. Active noise cancellation is good, works quite well. The equalizer setting in the Galaxy Wearable app also is very nice. You can customize it quite a bit. Just don't overdo the bass. Good mic quality. We got about 5 hours on a single charge in terms of battery. With the case, you can get between 20 to 29 hours whether you use ANC or not. Has wireless charging and of course USB-C also. Priced at $11,990, but it will retail for much lesser and you will get great offers on it.
With hundreds of options for true wireless earphones available to users, making a product that stands out can be a daunting task. More so considering Samsung's already packed portfolio of audio products. With that in mind, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, the company's latest middle-of-the-line true wireless earphones, have a tough task ahead of them. Let's take a closer look in the Cell Guru review of the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. First up, let's talk design. The Galaxy Buds 2 are finished in a white and black colorway that looks futuristic and discreet enough to hide away once in your ear. The ear-tip style design helps secure a good fit, and be it workouts or just walking around, the Buds 2 stayed put in the ears. The addition of wingtips, however, might have helped secure a better fit for more athletic users. More so considering the IPX2 rating that makes the earphones a good fit as a workout companion. When it comes to charging the earphones, you can pop them into the charging case where they fit securely with magnets. The glossy plastic exterior looks nice but is prone to scuffs, and a matte finish might have worked out better. Other than a USB-C input and battery indicators, the case looks clean and easily slips into small pockets. So how do the Galaxy Buds 2 sound? Pretty good. Samsung is opting for boosted bass and treble, which makes the sound lively. The earbuds are a good fit for everyday listening with the impactful bass. Audiophiles might want to look at other options since Samsung is clearly going for a more enthusiastic sound. However, playing around with the equalizer in the app delivers good results. The sound quality is further assisted by the addition of noise cancellation. Noise cancellation is good and can dim ambient noise drastically, making the earphones a good addition for travelers or anyone looking to quieten down ambient noise. Controls on the side of the earphones let you easily tap and control playback or skip forward. We noticed that the touch controls can be a bit too sensitive, with the music skipping forward when touched by errant hair during workouts. Finally, let's talk battery life. Samsung claims 5 hours of use, and the battery life lives up to the claims. If you are in a hurry, a quick 5-minute charge will give you 60 minutes of use. So should you buy the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2? It's a very good pair of true wireless earphones that delivers a reliable connectivity, long battery life and excellent sound, making it a solid recommendation at its price point of Rs 11,990. However, Samsung's own Galaxy Buds Pro can now be had for even lower. And those true wireless earphones have even better noise cancellation, sound quality and a better build, making them a superior option for anyone looking for a new pair of Samsung True wireless earphones.
Wow, that was really fun. But it's also time for me to say goodbye to you. But do join me next week. We've got great stuff for you.